In this video, I'll be showing you how to do some Rubik's Cube magic tricks to impress your friends. I'll be showing 3 different tricks in this video and they're all equally as impressive. For each of them, I'll perform them first and then I'll tell you how it's done. Number 1, the toss up. For this one, the performer scrambles up the cube for a while and then solves it by simply tossing it up into the air. This trick is actually really simple, and with a bit of practice you can fool a lot of people. To do this trick, you need to do these 5 specific setup moves. Top and bottom to the right, left side down, right side up, and top to the right. This makes the cube look completely scrambled to non-cubers, even though the cube is 5 moves from being solved. Now the part I do next you don't have to do, but it just makes the trick look a little bit cooler. But what I did is add to the illusion that I'm really scrambling the cube by repeating these 4 moves. Right side down, front clockwise, right side up, top to the right. Repeating this 6 times will return the cube to the position you set up. Now to solve the cube, you turn the top to the right, left side up, and then with your right hand quickly turn the right side down and turn the top and bottom to the left like this. While doing those last 2 turns, begin to throw the cube up into the air and then catch it, creating the illusion that you just solved the cube by tossing it up. A good tip is to turn your body slightly to the left when doing the last moves, so it's harder for the audience to see the moves you're doing. This trick requires a lot of practice, but it looks really cool when you get it down. Number 2, the flip solve. For this trick, the performer scrambles up the cube for a while and then covers the cube with their hands. And after a split second, they uncover the cube and shows that it is magically solved. This trick is actually really simple, but so many people fall for it. To do the trick, you have to perform this algorithm. You can read the notation above, or if you want, you can just follow what my hands are doing. If you did the algorithm correctly, you can see that 3 of the sides are solved and 3 of them are unsolved. And if you position your hands correctly, the 3 unsolved sides will be facing the audience. Now all you have to do is flip the cube around and show the audience the 3 solved sides, and they will think that the cube is solved. Now you just have to be careful not to do something like this. You should definitely practice this trick a few times first by recording yourself or just in front of a mirror. You also have to memorize the algorithm, but with the help of muscle memory, that's not too hard to do. It only took me about 3 or 4 minutes doing the algorithm before it was in my muscle memory. This trick is great because it's just so simple but so effective. Number 3, cube in a bag. This one is my favorite. For this trick, the performer scrambles up the cube and shows it to the audience before putting it in a bag. Then they perform an epic magic spell and then takes the cube out of the bag, showing everyone that it's solved. To do this trick, firstly you need a bag. It can be any ordinary bag of any size as long as you can fit a cube in it and it's not see-through. Now if you're still wondering how on earth that trick is done, no, you don't need 2 cubes, and no, it's not a gimmick bag. So in this moment right here, while I was putting the cube in the bag, I was actually solving it with one hand. So when I took my hand out, the cube is solved in the bag. So it may come to a surprise, but the epic magic spell didn't actually do anything. So at the start of the trick, you set up the cube in a way so that it's quick and easy to solve while putting the cube in the bag. There's a few ways you can do this, but I came up with this method. So the setup moves I did were right side down, top to the left, right side down, top and middle to the left, and then right side down. And here I did the trick that I showed earlier, which added to the illusion that I was actually scrambling the cube. Again, you don't have to do this part, you can just do the 5 setup moves and then do the trick. Now to non-cubers, the cube looks pretty scrambled. There is a big 2x3 block at the bottom, so try your best not to show that too much. You can also now show the audience that the bag is completely empty, and you can even get people to inspect it. Okay, here's the important step. Make sure you're holding the cube so that you're facing the same side as when you're scrambling it. I'm using my left hand for the trick, but if you want to use your right hand, then just mirror everything that I'm doing. To solve the cube, push the right side up with your pinky finger, then push the middle layer with your middle or index finger, whichever you prefer. Then turn the right side up again with your pinky finger, then turn the top with your index finger, and finally push the right side up with your pinky. With a bit of practice, you'll be able to do this really fast. Now with your scrambled cube and your ordinary bag, put the cube in the bag and solve it with one hand as shown. Now if your cube is loud, then this trick may not work unless you're in a room with loud noise, or you can maybe just talk really loudly while doing it. Now you can take your hand out and do some magic spell or do whatever you want. And here you can even get someone from the audience to reach into the bag and take out the cube. This trick is really cool because all you need for it is one normal Rubik's Cube and one normal bag. You don't need any gimmicks or anything. So those were the 3 best Rubik's Cube magic tricks explained in one video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.